messing with the hair. I've noticed that since I have a lot more hair, it's much harder to brush out. It's so natty, so easy now. I was so used to it being just really short and not really doing much. Just shoot, 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 and my hair was brushed. Now I have to take time and actually like hold it here some time and brush it out. Yeah, the life of a long-haired girl again. Today's Friday. TGIF! My cousin has been here for like, he got here he was here for 3 hours. We went over our current billing sheet. We went through all of our accounts because we've been very nice and not have put finance charges on past due invoices, but we're going to start doing that this year. And we made a letter to send out to some of the past due people. I only have like 11 that I have to send statements to. We're going to put a letter in there saying, from here on out, you're going to start getting finance charges. We can take credit card payments. We call and talk to our bank about, it's easy for that to set up for people to direct deposit from their checking account to ours. She's like, yeah. So we send them a letter. Actually, it's going to be done this weekend. I'm going to print out the statements and invoices and made some calls. And on Monday I have to call our accountant. I have several questions for her. And then once I talk to her, I have to call Ron to tell him what day the accountant's coming over. And we're going to put Ron on our business bank account next week also, because he's never been on there. It's been me. Because we're going to slowly incorporate this. And so I'm not the sole owner. It's going to be its own incorporated business. I think we're going to do an LLC. I'm not sure. I think that's what it's going to end up being. And that way we're both going to be on the bank account, and that way we both have a debit card. Because when we opened up the account, I said, can I get 2 cards? She goes, since you're the only person on the account, I can only issue 1 debit card for this account in your name. So once we go up there and change it to him, he can have 1, I can have 1, because he always has it. And so we're just making changes. And he was telling me about some of the things we need to do. We're going to get a couple really nice white units for weddings, and we're going to get a couple single trailers, and we have some things we're going to do. We're not going to make our business much bigger because we're at a good size, but we're going to be adding another business underneath it for septic, cleaning out septages and all that good stuff. So yeah, and we were talking about today, start going into more social media. He was talking about wanting to do a YouTube page where he can take videos out, in the field. Some will be just how it does. Some might be funny. You never know. With my cousin, you really don't know. And I know Facebook. So we're going to start putting our foot into social media. Because one of the people that we kind of have gotten toilets from, and we've done things for them, and they've done things for us, is a big company out of near Chicago called Service Sanitation, and they do all that social media stuff. And they did a really cool thing at Christmas time where they took like 42 toilets and put LED lights inside of them, and from the top of the toilet, because they're white, at night they had it playing to music in different colors. It was really kind of cool how they had it set up. And they did a video once where they ordered a whole bunch of new toilets. They did a time lapse of them putting them all together, which was cool to see for me, because it's my business. So yeah, with a lot of business stuff talking today. Dad is out spending time with his sister, the mom of my cousin who was here. He's like, yeah, go entertain my mom. She's been bothering Dad to come see him since she's moved, so he's going to see her and take her out and do whatever. And now I'm chilling. Might eat an apple. Might not. Might save for later. It's pretty much my days has been business talk. Excuse me. My cousin's like, I'm going to go home, take a shower, get cleaned up, and I'm doing something tonight. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know, but I'm doing something. So, He wants to get out. Him and his wife. He said him and his wife actually might go work out. And yeah, I'm exciting today. I can't help it. Very really much else to talk about. Kitty's not even in here. My ear's itching. Okay, here's all my written down stuff all my notes and things today I was taking. Sitting right on top of my owl notebook. I love this thing. It's so cool. You know what I might use this for? I have a journal inside of my drawer over there by my bed, and I think once I get that full, I'm going to use this as my next journal. Although I have been very relaxed on journaling here in about the last year. It's very sporadic. For a while, I'll get in a groove where if I sit down to go to bed, before I allow myself to lay down, I just try to write at least a page. Even if it's just a few things that happened in the day that made me smile. Or, you know, and I would do it I was really consistent for a long time, and then my consistency went. So I want to try to get back into journaling. I have journals up there that I wrote in years ago. And I remember one, it wasn't really a journal per se, but who sent me that? Stephanie? You know who you are, Stephanie? Dang it. It was a really cool little like calendar weird thing, and I would write in it every night something that happened that day in a little square for that day. And so for a full year, I did that religiously that whole year. And I think that it might have been the year that, I don't know when that was, when my mom, I don't know. Seems like in that thing something bad happened, but I can't remember what. Maybe that was when my mom died. Could have been. I'll have to go look that thing up. It's over there on my shelf. I have another journal. I don't even know if I wrote in that journal or not. Like I say, I always get paper. I love paper. Like Rock loves her moleskines. I love paper too. What are you guys doing for the weekend? I have really no plans until my body figures out what it wants to do. So, tonight's my third night of medication, so hopefully things will be straightened up. It is like 30... Wait, it's a heat wave here. You could lay out in a bikini, people. I'm telling you. It is 37 here right now. That is like awesome. It's supposed to be like that for the next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So I'm hoping I feel better tomorrow. Not feel better, just doing better. Sometimes I hate being a woman. Like I said, I'd have all that stuff taken out. Just, I can snap my finger and be gone. Be gone! I'm gonna go now, because I'm a dork. I will talk at you. Oh, man, I got like a little... Whoops, wrong side. It's like all up there, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going. Bye.